Morning again. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm going to keep it fairly succinct today, which means short and simple. You'll be pleased to hear. You're going to start off by doing a little journaling for me. What I'd like you to do is think of some sports where the players or athletes have to think about angles to help them. Their example is the javelin. They've drawn a picture and explained how angles are used. I've had a go too. I used snooker, not that you can tell from my picture there, as an example. How many can you think of? Can you manage to find 5? Maybe even 10. Then, when you've done that, have a look through the self-check. Get your parents, pets and partners to test you on each of these bullet points and then give yourself a tick for each that you feel confident with. Okay, that's pretty much it from me. You're now going to have a go at worksheet 7, which is made up of 2 pages. When you're done, come back and we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so worksheet 7, making turns. Question 1 asks to fill in the blanks to state how each arrow turns or rotates, that lovely word that Charlie used earlier, to face the direction as shown in the box next to it. So, we needed to work out how many right angled turns anti-clockwise, and I hope some of you managed to spot that in there and weren't completely fooled by that. How many right angled turns anti-clockwise that arrow needs to make to end up looking like the arrow in the box? And the answer is 3 right angle turns anti-clockwise, or 3/4 of a whole turn anti-clockwise. Well done if you remembered that. B, to get our arrow from facing downwards to facing upwards, would take 2 right angle turns clockwise, or in fact 2 right angle turns anti-clockwise, or a half turn. Doesn't make any difference which direction you travel in, or rotate in, I should say. And C, we've got 1 right angle turn anti-clockwise. We'll take your arrow from facing to the left to facing downwards. Well done if you managed to get those. Give yourselves a big tick. And we'll move on. Question 2, you need to fill in the blanks. So, Emma is facing the school now. So that's not to do with where her bobble's pointing, because that would be to the church, but where she's looking. So Emma is looking at the school. Question A, if Emma takes half a turn anti-clockwise, she will be facing the shopping mall. And it could have said, if Emma takes half a turn clockwise, it doesn't make any difference. A half turn will always put you facing the opposite direction. So if Emma takes half a turn anti-clockwise, she will be facing the shopping mall. B, if Emma takes a 3/4 turn clockwise, 1, 2, 3, she will be facing the church. And you can just count the lines in a clockwise way there. Each line represents a 1/4 turn. So if Emma takes a 3/4 turn clockwise, she will be facing the church. C, what are the 2 different ways Emma can turn to face the park? Well, we can say that she can do 1 right angle turn clockwise. That would be the easiest option. Or she can take 3 right angle turns anti-clockwise, or 3/4 of a whole turn anti-clockwise. D then, if Emma takes 1 right angle turn anti-clockwise, and then takes half a turn clockwise, she will be facing the park. E, if Emma takes 2 right angle turns clockwise and then takes 3 right angle turns anti-clockwise, she will be facing the church. And finally then, your last question of your worksheet today. Question F. Before Emma faces the school, she took a right angle turn anti-clockwise. She was facing the park at first. Okay, and that's it for us on angles. I will see you next time for a surprise. Happy Friday.